In the news today, police are investigating a fatal accident which occurred on Wednesday, the 29th of June 2022, at about 3:20 hours on Nelson Mandela Avenue, Georgetown. The accident involved motor Jeep PSS 7007 owned by Azruddin Muhammad of Houston Gardens, East Bank Demerara, and driven at the time by Nadia Muhammad, a 41-year-old female of Houston Gardens, East Bank, and motorcycle number CH1099 driven by Wendell Outkirk of Lot 65 Lamaha Springs, Georgetown, and pillion rider Odessa Sam, a 42-year-old female of Lot 170 Middle Road, La Penitence, Georgetown. Inquiries disclosed that motor Jeep PSS 7007 was proceeding west along the northern drive lane of the southern carriageway of Nelson Mandela Avenue, whilst motorcycle CH1099 was proceeding north along Critchlow Avenue. It is alleged that the driver of the motorcycle, on approaching the junction of Nelson Mandela and Critchlow Avenue, failed to stop and proceeded to cross the road going from south to north, in a bid to proceed onto the northern carriageway at an opening between the median. In doing so, he ended up into the path of the motor Jeep. As a result, the front of the motor Jeep came into contact with the right side of the motorcycle, and due to the collision, the motorcyclist along with the pillion rider were thrown onto the road surface where they received injuries about their bodies. The driver of the motorcycle was picked up in a semi-conscious state by emergency medical technicians, placed into an ambulance and transported to the Georgetown Public Hospital, while the pillion rider was placed into a police vehicle and transported to the said hospital also. The pillion rider was seen and examined by a doctor on duty and pronounced dead on arrival. Her body is currently lying at the Memorial Gardens Funeral Home awaiting a post-mortem examination. The driver of the motorcycle was also seen and examined by a doctor on duty and treated for head injuries. He is currently admitted a patient in the critical bay of the said hospital, where his condition remains serious. The accident was reported to police and the scene visited by DSP Williams, SGT Dufu, and other ranks from the East La Penitence Traffic Department. Statements and measurements were taken, and notice of intended prosecution prepared and served on the driver of motor Jeep PSS 7007. Photographs were taken of the vehicle and motorcycle, as well as the accident scene. Checks were also made for CCTV footage of the accident. The motor Jeep was examined by a licensing and certifying officer, and 2 breathalyzer tests were conducted on the driver of the motor Jeep, where both tests revealed her BAC was 000%. It was also discovered that while the driver of the motorcycle was wearing a safety helmet, the pillion rider failed to wear one. Further investigations ongoing.